let's talk some Eagle Autism. You do a lot of work on behalf of the Eagles Autism Foundation and also got us involved in the cause. Can you share a little bit about why this cause means so much to you, Kai?
Yeah. I feel a little bit like a broken record at this point, but I had a neighbor growing up who's more like a brother than a neighbor. His name is Tim. Now our girls call him Uncle Tim. When I was growing up, he called me and my sister his sisters, my mom his girlfriend, and my dad the boss. So Tim was a constant. And because of the time of my life that I met him, it was just sort of second nature to interact with him. And it never really registered with me that we were interacting with someone who was on the spectrum. So when I got a little bit older and realized how impactful it was to have Tim in my life and to understand autism on a personal level in the way that having Tim did, it helped me decide on a career after college. I went to work one-to-one with individuals who had special needs, and shortly thereafter we started a family and then stepped in for the Eagles Autism Foundation, volunteering first and then in a little bit more of an official capacity now. But I just feel passionately that the Eagles Autism Foundation they are doing their absolute best to impact the autism community through programs, through research. Every single dollar donated goes back to the autism community. So it's That's awesome, they're very transparent about how your money's being used. And the programs and research are chosen through a very, very selective process. And it's built on the passion of Jeffrey because of his experience with his brother who is on the spectrum. So I'm really grateful that Jeffrey felt passionate enough to send the Eagles philanthropic focus into this direction. Mm-hmm. And I'm also grateful that they allow us to be as involved as we can be awesome. Year after year, because they really are doing amazing work.
Well, I'll tell you what, all the events that you guys throw to raise these funds look absolutely like they are just an absolute blast. I get the pleasure of joining the one in Seattle. Unfortunately, I had to leave early this year, but it's always just so much fun. And you guys also have the 10-mile bike ride, correct?
That's the Eagles Autism Challenge.
Ooh, nice.
There's actually more than just a 10-mile bike ride. You can it's a 5, you can either do a 10-mile bike.
He knows this.
You can do a 10-mile bike, 5K. Well, it was 30, but there used to be a 60. I didn't know which one
50.
we took down. 50.
He's scrambling.
You can't do the 50 anymore, but there's still a 30-mile
Just trust
bike
it,
ride.
Jason. Just trust it.
And I'm not going to lie. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. The 10-mile bike ride, you're riding in the streets of Philadelphia, but most of the people aren't like experienced bike riders. So like there's cars all over the place.
We used to have.
Dude, I watched Howard Eskin almost die. Just like he's on the radio, talking on the radio. He's on the radio, doing a radio spot, the king of sports media.
This is not good.
And this dude is talking on the radio, runs right through a red light, like not even thinking twice. Cars have to slam on their brakes. And then later in the race, he almost got hit.
Everyone knows it's illegal to be on the radio and drive a bike. You're not supposed to be
it's
doing
not
that.
even, it's just that the fact is like most of the people riding the bikes are doing it for a good cause. But because there's so many cars out on the street, it's not like you're just riding your bike through the park. Like you're on Broad Street in Philadelphia, there's going to be some cars. And we changed the route this year, I think, for that reason, to try and make it less vehicular manslaughter friendly.
Jason. Oh my God.
Well, that'd be smart. That's a good thing. This is a good thing, Kylie. This is a good thing.
So this year, for that exact reason, we got together with our production company who helps put the route together, and also Philadelphia Police Department and like the city officials to figure out a way to solve this problem. And
then AJ Brown almost got hit by a car.
He was on Instagram Live.
He was on Instagram.
If there's anybody that can get hit by a car and be okay.
There is a trend. All the people that have been almost struck by vehicles have been on some type of media. AJ Brown was on Instagram Live when he almost got hit by a car this
To
year.
be clear, all of this feedback is coming from a guy who at some point called me and said,
I get lost
"Oh,
every year. I have to find my way back to the
what road is the way back?" He is the only one who gets lost. The only one.
Travis knows this hits a little too close to home. I've never
because
been
he
given
got-
directions
This
around.
is so
I
fucking
still remember the
gold.
story
Oh my gosh.
about when he got lost 2 blocks from home and had to go knock on someone's
2
door to call your
blocks.
dad. 2 blocks.
It was over on S-
Call
2
your dad and be like,
blocks.
"Hey, Dad, I don't know how to get home."
And he was at a friend's house that he goes to a lot.
He was like 13.
I was not 13.
He was in high school. I'm telling you.
So anyways, yeah, if you're looking to support a bunch of families and a great foundation, or if you just want to roll the dice and see a bunch of exciting events where people almost get hit by vehicles, come on down and participate in the Eagles Autism Challenge.
No.
This is awesome.
We can cut all this out. It's fine.
Yeah, obviously.
So there's the Eagles Autism Challenge, which we just talked about, and then the Team 62 fundraiser out in Sea Isle. That this year raised $380K alone just this year.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the part of.
We actually got up into the 400s, I believe,
Oh, really?
because of a few things that rolled in after the fact. But yeah, the OD again. We love it there.
Those shorebirds. Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, and everyone comes feeling generous, and they help us crush our previous year's record. So
Feeling generous is pretty funny because really it's just everybody comes up there thirsty and ready to drink.
That's right. Yeah, have a little fun. But I mean, but it's not
Whatever
even just
works.
that.
Everybody
day.
at
You
the
know,
shore
there's-
is spending their money on alcohol and Ritas. That is it. It's those two things. And
the Ritas
that's
is
why
free.
everyone keeps coming back.
Ritas is free. The Ritas is free at the event.
All right now.
But it's more than just the people. Like we had so many sponsors, and Kylie and Ryan, the head of the Eagles Autism Foundation, they do so much work setting up different sponsorships, different corporate donors that have like different things at the event. A lot of my teammates came out this year. This is the most amount of Eagles players we've had at the event. So I mean, there was a lot of support from a lot of people this year. So we did not expect anything like that. I don't think it's crazy how much money it's raised.
That's how you know you guys are doing it right.
Honestly, Ryan does a really good job of, she says that it's add water and stir. So a good example is we have,
Kool-Aid?
I guess, we have
Don't forget that sugar now.
we have Radiothon coming up
right,
that
Why doesn't Kool-Aid come with the sugar in it? I feel like
Jason,
they're
let Kylie
skimping on the
talk.
ingredient. Oh, sorry. Have we ever had
asking
Kool-Aid?
me. No,
You've never had Kool-Aid ever?
you said, have we ever had
I
Kool-Aid?
did say that. We've never had Kool-Aid.
We do not have Kool-Aid in our home right now.
Does Whole
But
Foods sell Kool-Aid?
You got Wyatt's never had Kool-Aid?
This is a crime. We need to change this.
She is
know what
way too
Travis
old
is
not to
coming
have
in with.
had Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm about to come through like the Kool-Aid
to
man.
be fair,
Just
she
knocking down
She had
walls.
accelerator.
she would house. No, she has not.
What? What did he just say?
He said she's had accelerator.
You cannot get catfeed to kids.
Plant-based thermogenics.
That'll help her stay awake for 5 days straight.
I don't really know where to go from here.
Just close it out.
Please.
Just close out that
Please.
section.
No. We're just getting started, guys.
Please.
That's only...
That was the
I'm
first.
done now?
That was the
That
first
is
segment.
the
You got
first segment.
10 more
That
segments.
probably
to
should
go.
have taken 10 to 15 minutes.
Just making it abundantly clear why when I'm like, oh no, they'll be done 4 hours from now, and I still can't get a fucking answer from Jason to be like, we're done, you can come home now.
Sure, we'll be able to post a link so that all our 92%ers can get involved or continue to be involved in helping the Eagles Autism Foundation. And it's awesome to hear that, you know what I mean, you found that that love to give back. Well, let's move on to no dumb questions.
Hey-o!
Because there's no dumb questions. There's just dumb people.
Nice, Kai. Good job.
I appreciate you joining
You're welcome.
these two dummies. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator. Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Got those plant-based thermogenics that you need to get through and answer any not dumb question. That's right. Let's get to our plant-based thermogenics no dumb question. At Brohan914 on YouTube. Brohan.
Nice.
Guys, if you ever have Kylie on, my no dumb question
Whoa,
is,
specific to Kylie. All right.
has she ever tried to set up Trav What does this mean? If no,
Wow.
why not? If yes, please spill the tea. Oh, like set me up with a significant other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now you're on the hot seat, Kai. Go ahead and answer that no dumb question.
No, I have not tried to set up Travis with someone.
You gave me some good info on one of the DMs I got one time from a girl that used to go to your high school, right?
A little intel for you. Yes.
So knew to stay away from that one. And so
Well,
Dip, dodge, duck that one.
I guess we've never really had the opportunity.
just gave me
but
the fair warning not to get set up with that one. So no, she has never tried to set me up with anyone.
I think the DMs spoke for themselves, Travis.
Well, DMs I heard can work every now and then, or at least swiping right.
Don't try and get off topic.
Hey-o.
I have not set you up with anyone.
What? You're right.
I have not, and I would not ever. No.
why would you not ever?
Oh,
set
I knew
Travis up?
I knew Jason was going to answer. I wasn't going to ask that.
You don't want to know the
I'm
answer.
terrified to know the answer. Go ahead. Tell the people.
To be fair, most of my friends are dating or married.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. That's a fair answer. This has nothing
Other
to do with
than
me.
that, I think you're fine. I think you're doing great on your own, Travis.
Wyatt
you
said
have no problem.
Something tells me, Wyatt told me that I was naughty and I was sneaky because of what she was hearing her parents say about me.
Jason, why would you say that about your brother? That seems unfair.
I think she saw that. See, what happens is kids watch a lot of shows and they see things and they just mimic them when they're talking to
We'll
people.
go with that.
What shows?
Very
She saw it
common.
on a show. Yep.
All right. Well, that's fair. Well, things are not looking up for me.
You're doing great, Trav.
Any 92%ers out there still looking for someone to breed with. And that about does it for No Dumb Questions before I move on. No Dumb Questions, sponsored by our friends over at Accelerator.
Hey, you.
No dumb questions. Just
Accelerate Travis's dating life.
dumb people. Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, if these things did that, man, I'd be 3 babies in. All right now. Oh, man.
You were doing so well.
Thank you for joining in there, Kylie. And thank you to Brohan. 914, you got your answer.
Thanks, Brohan.
And there's probably no chance of me ever getting hooked up with Kylie's suggestions. Thank you. So moving on to bold topics for Kylie Kelce. Kylie, do you go by Kelce or Kelce?
I go by Kelce
Okay.
because
All right. That's
what he goes by.
yeah,
I mean, I'll go by
that's
either
fair.
one, really. But
That's fair.
definitely
All right.
Kelsey. I'm not going to correct somebody who says Kels.
All right, well, let's get into some bold topics for the one and only Kylie Kelce. Kylie, as you know this is a serious interview. We need truthful answers, and Jason and I are considered journalists at this point, being a year into the podcast game.
So, Travis, we just asked you if Kylie would ever tried to hook you up with somebody. But Kylie infamously fell in love with me on Tinder. So maybe she can give you some advice on your
Oh
dating
my
app.
gosh, what was your Tinder picture?
Well, there was a bunch of them. There was like 4 of them.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a
what was
little-
your first one?
I think it was
Was it
me
the-
on the
was-
sideline looking up.
No, it was.
Shut up! You
No, it
did.
wasn't. Here's the
Showed
problem.
everybody you were an Eagles player.
Yeah,
Wait,
I said, I am Jason Kelce, legendary Philadelphia Eagles
No, you
center.
didn't.
Swipe right if you're into the
Oh
Eagles.
my god, Kylie, you fell
No,
for
he
that.
No, he didn't. You want to know the best part?
Everyone did.
So on Tinder, you're such an ass.
Go ahead, Kai. Go ahead, Kai.
I found out years later that he thought that there was evidence in his profile that he played for the Eagles. And he mentioned something about, well, there was a picture of a TV screen
Yeah.
on a game. I guess it's when he was injured, or
It
maybe a
was
preseason. And it was part of his profile. And I said, there was no picture of you. There was no picture of a TV screen. Needless to say, it was cropped to fit Tinder. And so the only thing you could see was his face.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see
tell.
the lower thirds. You couldn't see the ticker.
You couldn't see any of the
anything.
graphics. All you could see.
You couldn't even see the Eagle emblem on his shirt.
All you could see was an athletic issued shirt on a sideline with a bunch of other people.
Oh, you're such a
tell. It was so discreet.
being a brat.
A love story. It's the start of a beautiful love story.
Yep.
I got to get back on Tinder and show a preseason sideline pic of me. You think, Kai, you think I should go stash or no stash? You think they recognize me
this is
if
a
I
good
did
question.
stash? They probably would. They probably think I was like an equipment
if-
manager if I just had the stash on.
For a Tinder bio, are you pro stash or not pro stash, anti stash?
I'm gonna.
You hear that?
This is. I heard it the other day. If you could. This is gonna sound a little harsh, but I think you should do the mustache because if they'd swipe right at your worst, then they'll love you at your best.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. That's good thinking. That doesn't even hurt my feelings. That's just smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just genius.
Get those expectations down.
Yeah. Set them low.
It's really
Set them
down.
low.
So when did you find out that the guy you fell in love with on Twitter was a Neanderthal and just an absolute disgusting human being?
I mean, I think I told her about it right away.
Oh, it was in your Tinder profile?
It wasn't in the profile, but it was definitely
Well, his
communicated
profile
up front.
at the time was something to the effect of, I want to have deep, meaningful conversations and talk about getting married and having kids or something like that. Joke's on him. Who got
what
the last
everybody's on Tinder
laugh. It was pretty evident when the first time, well, I shouldn't say the first time, the second time that we hung out.
What happened the first time?
Well, you fell asleep 45 minutes after I got there on the bar table because he was too drunk. And
Not a good first date.
And then Bo Allen accomplished the most impressive physical feat of his life when he fireman carried Jason back to his apartment.
I could see Bo doing that. Honey Bobo. Shout out to Honey Bobo.
Exactly. He emphasized that someone who's dead weight is difficult to carry, but Jason fought him the whole way.
It's even harder than dead weight. It was It was
Physically fought him the entire way.
You're making me look stupid in front of this girl.
yeah. I was wiggling free. I was making it difficult for him. It became a challenge halfway
Yes.
through. But yeah, definitely fell asleep. Got a little bit too inebriated. But I was sober enough to know it was the most beautiful woman I had ever seen in my life. It was love at first sight. Let me tell you.
He doesn't even believe in love at first sight.
I didn't until I met you. And it was like fireworks exploded at the door. The moment you walked through the door, Buffalo Billiards.
I want to feel those fireworks.
It was like, if you know, like when a movie has like an angel walk through doors and it's like there's only like one light on that person.
That's what happened. I've always wanted that to happen.
It was like I was in a movie for a split second.
And now you guys made a movie about yourselves.
He's so full of it.
I'm not making any of this up.
You just built up watching the documentary even more.
Second date went much better. I didn't black out or fall asleep.
I'm not gonna lie. Picturing you with angel wings right now is pretty cool.
Yeah, the second
She
time
didn't
we
have
hung
wings.
out-
I didn't say wings.
Oh, like an angel with wings.
It was like an angel in a scene where the light is like only on that person.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. I guarantee
Have you ever seen
that's
Twilight?
not what he experienced.
It was like when the vampires
right
go
now.
into the sun in Twilight.
Kai, when you saw him, your world got dark, and you were like, I don't know if I like this.
No, I saw him and I thought to myself, you're wearing plaid and really leaning into the lumberjack thing. When we first met, he had the
So
man bun
you saw
still,
a
a full
man-
beard.
Ooh,
Man
He
bun.
still had the man bun.
Just a big man. bun
lumberjack
guy.
with a man bun. Did
See,
he-
the man bun was helpful in the early stages of our relationship because I could
He used to
tell
do his
when
hair?
No, I could tell when he was blacked out because he would send me a selfie and his hair would be down. As soon as I got a selfie with his hair down, I was like, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
That's good.
I'll talk to
That's
you when you
pretty good.
re-enter the world. This conversation.
Pretty accurate too.
I bet if I dug deep enough in our text messages, I could find some old pictures of just Jason's hair down.
Hey, let your hair down,
Yep.
especially when you're drinking tequila.
All right now. I know about that now. We ask a lot of the guys or a lot of the people that come on to this show, what there are the NFL players. What was your welcome to the NFL moment? What was your welcome to the Kelce moment?
I like that question.
Welcome to the Kelce
Was
family.
a dad just walking in the front door without calling or knocking or
Be
anything?
nice to him.
Yeah, all the Kelces live their lives like sitcoms. Like you just keep the front door
Bust
open.
through the door. Yellow.
Yellow. And you hear an applause from like.
No, I think the welcome to the Kelce moment was when we went to Hawaii
For the Pro Bowl?
for Pro Bowl because
For your
we
Pro
were there for
Bowl.
Travis.
Yeah, it was not a Pro Bowl for me.
No, we were there for Travis, and it was the first time where everyone was in the same place at the same time.
Yep.
And I think it's the first time we met, Trav.
100% is.
And that's also when you started talking about catching Kelce.
Yeah, catching
and
Kelce
I was
premiere.
like,
Yeah, it went live
I know
on
I'm
social
new
media.
here, but that doesn't sound like a great idea.
He didn't. I know I didn't know about that, but I don't think anybody else knew about that either. I was like, yeah, I didn't tell the Chiefs quite yet that I was doing it. Yeah, so I had a long talk with Coach Reed out there in the.
It was fun. It was fun to be able to be with everyone in the same place because, I mean, however many years now it's been, and it's still really difficult to get all of the Kelces in one place.
Yep.
So that was, I think, more special than I knew it was in the moment. But since then have realized how fortunate we were to be able to go and support you and also just get a really great vacation in Hawaii.
Yeah, no, I remember it being just as magical. Without the Catching Kelce premiere or whatever that was. Yeah, I remember you. I was like, you kind of got the. It was obviously the first time you met the family, so you kind of came in a little, you know what I mean? Just a little shelter, just like waiting for your moments to shine, you know what I'm saying? And then we started playing drinking games with cards and everything. And you were doing the exact same thing Jason was trying to do, which is never really to win the game. It's really just to trick the fuck out of whoever you're playing with. In like some form, it's like I'm gonna make you
that
feel
is
dumb.
winning the game.
I'm gonna make
That's
you feel
winning
really
the
dumb.
game.
No, you'll trick somebody and just to get a point, but it's like you're not really trying to win the game. You're really just trying to make someone feel stupid. And you were doing that with Jason, and I was just like, oh wow, this is a tag team that is gonna threaten America right here.
I do often make the joke that that he wins at everything. It's really quite annoying. Honestly, both of you do, so it's kind of funny to watch when you guys go against each other. But Jason specifically, I've noticed that no matter what he tries, he absolutely annihilates. And when we got married, I was like, this is great because now he has to be on my team. We're married. It was just, there was a little strategy.
Well played.
It's like playground. I'm first picked.
Every time.
Feeling really good about yourself.
Yeah.
Never not picked. I know that. How long, if at all, would you allow Jason to be with the girls unsupervised?
Today was the
This
longest.
is a great
Jason
day to
is not
watch
a question
it.
for you, Jason.
To ask this.
Oh, sorry.
Jason watched the girls for almost 3 hours today.
All three of them.
When I told my parents that he watched them for 3 hours, he said, it felt like 4 days. I would never leave him long enough that he would need to give Bennett a bottle. So really that 3 to 4 hour threshold.
He immediately feels the shade and has to bottle.
Just one. I mean, I've given Wyatt for sure bottles. Benny, I've been less on because I've been handling Wyatt and Elliot.
Well, let me switch up this question
Sure.
a little bit. How
Here's
long?
the thing. You got to have strategy. Here's the thing. There's techniques involved here. Trey.
Yeah, you got to.
Jason
I
mans
know
the
exactly
toddlers.
what they are. You
Jason mans the
Well,
toddlers
I'm just talking
because
about
they
watching
can
kids in
speak.
general.
Yeah.
Like you
gotta
if
have
you just like go
activities.
into it with no, yeah, if you go into it with nothing planned, it is going to be a long.
gotta have
What
a
did you
scheme.
say when I was leaving the house today, Jason? What's the first thing you said out of your mouth?
When are you coming back?
you got to plan it. You got to play. You got to count for all those minutes.
That's not what you said.
In
What'd you say?
seconds.
I don't remember.
What'd you ask the girls?
What did I ask the girls?
Yeah. As I was leaving the house, I stood up to leave and you said, all right, girls, what
do you wanna
movie do you want to watch?
Yeah.
You're like
wrong
a
with that?
substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Just turn on them.
Rolling the TV.
Oh, those are the good old days. They just got them in the.
We had a good one.
They got them in the school. They're in the classrooms
We had
now.
a good one. I gave Benny some yogurt.
You did?
All right. Well, let me switch up this
Rocked her
question.
to sleep on the rocking chair.
Let me switch up this
While the
question.
other
a
two
little
were in
bit.
the house. Who knows what they were doing?
If we switch up this
And
question,
then I set down Benny to go to sleep.
That sounds like a good dad to me. Let's see if we get a different answer out of this question if I tweak it just a little bit. How long, if at all, would you allow me to babysit the girls unsupervised?
I think my headphones just cut out.
Longer than Jason? You're not hurting my
By
feelings.
yourself. Would it be by yourself?
Yeah, no, this is
But
unsupervised.
the question is unsupervised.
But then who's watching you? To be fair, when I left today, Wyatt said, I'll keep an eye on him, Mom.
Nice. All right, why?
I'd probably leave you for
You can
1
go to
hour.
the store. You can go to the store and come back.
I'd leave you for 1 hour.
I got you.
Yep.
Nice.
I'd leave you with Wyatt for. You can handle Wyatt.
Wyatt,
The only one is.
I
Ben.
thought you meant all three together.
No, it's
Elliot's
100%
a
was
little
the
bit
question.
difficult, but
You were right.
Yeah.
Ben
Then
is
1
the
hour.
hard one.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
you can handle it. Wyatt.
I feel like Travis can stand longer than you can. That's
For
a
sure.
game changer when it comes to watching small babies. Bennett right now, she's happy as a clam if you just get up and walk around with her.
Yeah.
So he's not willing to make that commitment.
No.
His back
can't
locks
play
up
fetch
and then
yet.
that's the end of it.
His
so.
back
Yeah.
locks up. This guy. I'll tell you what. That's an old Kelce excuse right there if I've ever heard it. The old back lock up. Big Ed's been saying that one for years.
When are you going to finish the second floor bathroom, Ed? Oh, my back. Can't do it right now.
It's still not finished.
If you know one thing about this show, on occasion, you will see a giant dog behind me.
Enormous.
And you've probably been wondering just what the hell I feed that thing. And the answer is the farmer's dog.
You do feed him Farmer's Dog, and Farmer's Dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food. It's developed by vets, nutritionally balanced and made from real, healthy ingredients to human food safety standards.
How about that? And my wife prefers they eat this over gophers in the backyard. It's the best option for dogs at all stages of life because it's not kibble. It's not canned goo. It's just real healthy food.
Real healthy. They also send the food pre-portioned specifically for your dog based on their unique nutritional needs. So get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. Plus, you get free shipping.
Just go to farmersdog.com/New Heights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/New Heights.
Just hit that link, cuz.
Alrighty, our next partner is AG1, the daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports my whole body health. You might not believe this, but I actually take AG1 every day.
Fucking no way you take that shit every day.
I gave AG1 a try because as an NFL player, we got a lot going on, and I needed a single solution that supports my entire body and covers my nutritional basis daily.
So if a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase.
How about that? Go to drinkag1.com/New Heights. That's drinkag1.com/New
What
Heights.
started as a simple charity story just exposed something deeper inside the Kelce family. And somehow, Taylor Swift fits right into the middle of it all. It begins quietly. Kylie Kelce opens up about a childhood bond with someone she calls more than family. And suddenly, this isn't just talk, it's personal, real, the kind of story that doesn't leave you. And you can feel it. Even Jason Kelce goes from joking to completely locked in. But here's where it shifts. Because when you think about it, this is the same family that Taylor Swift walked into. And somehow, she didn't just date Travis Kelce, she connected with all of them. And that's rare. There's this unspoken warmth between Donna Kelce, Kylie, Jason. Even in the chaos, the jokes, the near disasters, they show up for something bigger than themselves. And that's exactly the kind of world Taylor stepped into. Now imagine this. A global superstar used to stadiums, suddenly surrounded by a loud, hilarious, deeply loyal family that rides bikes through city streets for a cause, and somehow almost turns it into a comedy show. It's messy. It's real. It's human. And maybe that's the secret. Because behind the fame, the headlines, and the spotlight, what's actually pulling all of this together isn't just love. It's shared purpose. And the craziest part? We might only be seeing the beginning of how deep this connection really goes.